Luxury jacket maker Canada Goose seems to have been caught up in a political dispute between China and Canada. On Monday, Chinese state media said local customers had begun to boycott Canadian brands, in particular Canada Goose. The move was reportedly in response to Canada's detention of an executive from Chinese tech company Huawei. But is the backlash against Canada Goose in China as dramatic as it seems? News of an apparent boycott emerged after Meng Wanzhou, Huawei's chief financial officer and daughter of the firm's founder, was arrested in Canada last week. Ms. Meng could be extradited to the United States to face fraud charges linked to the alleged violation of sanctions on Iran. She was granted bail on Tuesday by a Canadian court. The brand has a substantial following in China. Earlier this year, the company announced an expansion plan for China, including establishing a regional head office in Shanghai. It also opened a retail store in Hong Kong and a pop-up store in Beijing, with a permanent store soon on its way. It's not uncommon for Chinese consumers to boycott popular brands. Most recently, they successfully lobbied against luxury label Dolce Gabbana after it was accused of trivializing Chinese culture in a marketing campaign. The backlash was huge on social media site Weibo, and the brand's products were eventually pulled from e-commerce cities in China. In comparison to Dolce Gabbana, the anger against the Canada Goose has been relatively mild. While some backlash against Canada Goose was evident on Weibo, the bulk of comments focused on the fact that the average Chinese consumer cannot afford the luxury brand to begin with.